Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the MAC football season as we crown a champion in the MAC Conference Championship game. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 40, it'll be first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
First down, they're going to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So the Miami Redhawks offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That run moves the ball across the 35. Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down for 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Big play across midfield. They spot it near the 36. First down and 10 now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a quarterback keeper, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23 at solid coverage. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the Redhawks with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Redhawks will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Makes a quick grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Eastern Michigan has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Redhawks. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First and 10 play coming up. The quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And the Redhawks are on the move here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Red Hawks lining up here on 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Red Hawks are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught for the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives. Great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press and run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They've got him. So they leave points on the field. No field goal attempt. They come up empty, and that'll do it for the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the MAC championship has seen it all. The unpredictable, yes, but some breathtaking plays as well. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Red Hawks will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. There's contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some...
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Redhawks. They will claim the second half lead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's on the run. Launches deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. New set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Dumps it down to the back. Hawk. No huddle here for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. First down and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. Testing the right side here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Miami of Ohio has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Redhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Can he get there on the ground? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just
and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Defense. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 during the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what cannon he has.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. 2nd down after that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Running with purpose. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. And he drops back in the gun. And he's sacked. A clutch stop on that conversion, and it's still a 2-point game here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. That was a crucial stop of the defense. The lead is still 2. Let's see if this offense can chew some clock or build the lead now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do, but we'll have to...